actually got water and stuff. Oh, there it goes. Oh. I missed the ping. I had to go get water. Alright, I gotta go life farm. Okay. I'll grab B2 exits. Fantastic. Alright, let me go, like, life farm and power up and whatnot. Okay, life. Power up first. Only got, like, a handful of levels left, so this is probably not gonna be a full 2 hours, unless they're, like, really hard. Hello. Okay, where am I going? The fifth one, right? This one? No, next one, nope. No, this. This was the level that had the washing machine. Or laundromat, whatever they're calling it. Okay. Hi. Well, let's see. Will I succeed at finishing the main game toolless? Because I gave up on the special world. The special world was getting too much. But I'm pretty sure everything in the main game I've done legit. Okay. Okay, here we are. Okay, orbital station. Cool. Let's get cracking. Okay, that's obviously gonna be solid, because why not? Orbital station, oh god, this level... I'm worried now. Remember this place will be familiar in the future? Oh, there's a one-up here. Oh yeah, this looks like, the thing from the next game. I did this series out of order, so I'm, like, privy to the future. In a way. I haven't played it, but I've watched it. Also, this looks like the area we saw in the other place. Oh, that's fantastic. Sorry, I want to see something about this redrawn Koopa. Here you go, bud. Is he hitting that with, like, a bat? Is that supposed to be, like, the bat on the other side of his thing? Or is that just his arm being like, yeah, we kicked this? It's been bothering me this whole time. This is just, like, the first time I've mentioned it. No, his regular sprite don't have a bat. But it looks like it does. It looks like he just got done taking a swing at that. It's his arm? Yeah. I don't know, I'm just reading it incorrectly. It's wishful thinking, I guess. Whoa. Alright. That's a custom sprite, isn't it? The mini bonsai, or bigger bullet. Damn it. I was hoping that'd be another cape. That really was not worth it. Oh, come on! Oh, that's a load of diarrhea. The Blue Beach Koopa is one of the less good sprite redraws Ice Goom did. Okay, I should probably repower up again. When levels are like this, I don't like not having hits. Here. Galumba, we're gonna do a magic trick. Maybe. Yes! I got my life back. Torpedo Ted riding is awful. I didn't like it when Yump did it, and I don't like it here. It reminded me of that level in Yump, Rachmanov had big hands, which had a lot of Torpedo Ted riding, if I'm remembering right. Yeah, it's awful when the rhythm is messed up. Like... Oh, damn it. I wanted to do it just as that was going through. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're getting to these, like, really long levels that don't have, like, checkpoints until, like, very far in. So... Okay, there goes my shields. We're gonna get that part with, like, every bullet bill blaster ever made, right? That's coming up. Okay. Got them all. Okay. Oh, Bullet Bill, you're such a weird sprite. Okay, this time I'm not gonna screw that up. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. There's floor down here. Okay, wait. You want to move on. You need to reach higher grounds. Jump. Torpedo Tech help you here. Oh, okay, so past a certain point, you no longer can advance. Yeah, right. Alright, well, I'll remember that if I need it. Okay. There being something of a safety net here is slightly changing my opinion of this area. This thing respawns if you don't grab it, so that's good. Well, if I die again, I think I'm gonna commit to getting a cape for this. It might help. It'll at least give me something that will let me, like, handle these aerial Koopas. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we get a cape. Alright, that was something. This better be the checkpoint, like, right? Yeah, okay. Yep. Yeah, I know. There was a level in Jump Half, which puts you on a timer against Torpedo Ted's getting hit by that. Can I just stream Jump Half again? I really like that game. Maybe in, like, another year. See if I get any better. Or I could, like, try to do the 18 exit route, but then I don't even go near that level. Ah! Oh, God. Oh, we're doing this again. Ah! Oh, this sucks. Yep. All right, yeah, I'm getting cape. Yeah, you gotta go all the way back. I didn't really need just that. Okay, wait, no, went past it. There we go. Okay. Orbital station, again, part 2. Let's see this again. Alright, okay, so we're back over here. Okay, there's nothing good over there. Why did I do that? What was the point of that? Okay, you know, I'm keeping this out. So far, I don't really... It's like, okay, wow, I lost that immediately. Oh, that's amazing. I only have myself to blame for being a clown here, so... Okay, okay. I'm thinking convenient save with power-ups. So I don't have to keep coming back here every time I die. We're not keeping track of score. I already maxed out the lives. There we go. Okay, what if I don't do, like, bad plays like that? What if I just play good? It's a new concept that's sweeping the nation. Playing video games competently. Oh, nope, it's already gone. The trend stopped. It didn't get very far. Oh, wow. There actually wasn't that much left of the level after that? That is a lopsided midpoint. Either that, or FPI recognized that torpedo jumping like that is pretty damn hard. Alright, take a sip of water. Okay, invasion fleet. Auto-scroll. Is Eerie serving that much easier? Because that's a smaller, like, hitbox. Oh, damn. Boy. Yeah, I want capes for this, too. It probably wasn't a thing back when this hack was made to have, like, multiple top secret area style locations. But that would have been nice. I already think I'm gonna need this here, so, FPI ran out of space to put switch palaces in the overworld. Oh, okay. You know what? That could explain a few things. And yes, this is a nice background, but imagining what you meant with, you don't like how it repeats is we're gonna be seeing this planet again multiple times. As far as I can tell, the smartest way to do this is just to stay in the air. Oh, now we need to get forward, right? Yep. That's the planet again, isn't it? Yep. I taught myself how parallax works yesterday for, like, my project that I'm working on. I don't think I did a very good job, but I got it to work. And unfortunately, the message box screws it up, so I have to, like, look at alternatives to that. Is it the VWF style text might be the solution there? I don't know if that also interferes with that sort of thing. I think it's just the layer 3 override does something to it. Where it's like, how message blocks will also override tides or layer 3 backgrounds. Damn it! Yeah, don't go towards the front. The front is bad. Hey, one tile jumps. Okay, so I can grab this now and do what with it exactly? Get a moon. Okay. Nope, it's just for free coins, okay. Well, you can't bring P-switch through doors, so can't have anything to do with that. Crap. Maybe should have switched. Oh, I'm bad at this. Oh, I'm quite bad at this. I didn't get a midpoint yet, did I? Oh, I should have loaded state. I made a save state with power-ups for this, I think. Okay, yeah, those are stand-onable. Alright, well, I'll try this small, but I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. Wow, this is getting hard. Yeah, okay, invasion fleet I do have a thing for, okay. Alright. I kinda don't really want to play this level. Legit. Wait until Starship, I'll be crying bloody tears. Oh, there's like something up there. Okay, well, we'll be finding what that's about this time. I gotta go down here. Thanks, lack of two. Alright, well, I guess, Mario in space! Whoa! I wonder if the level continued where, like, I went down the green pipe. One way to find out. Does this go anywhere? Nope, this was the end of the ship. Okay. Alright. I kind of went down it really quick last time, so I wasn't totally sure. Oh, I shouldn't have hit that. Okay, well, this part's not too bad. I'm not crazy about one-tile jumps, but with Cape, that's, like, not a big deal. I mean, I am crazy about one-tile jumps. Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels is one of my favorite games ever. Yeah, deep space, kinda... people don't do that much. Which is a shame, because that, like, theming has potential. You could see all sorts of weird-ass shit in space. Of course. Please be a power-up. Please be a power-up. Thank you. Okay. It's gonna be a P-switch, right? Yep, yep. Great. Oh, boy! And we gotta add a TED here, don't we? Are you kidding me? Are you I'm getting, like, legitimately angry at this. This is just so unnecessarily hard. Like, I know I'm making it look easy, but it's not. Oh, good. Ah! Oh my god, please be a checkpoint after that. Oh, it's just the end, okay. Ah! That's fucking diabolical! Oh, you got a hard save after that. Okay, I'm powering. I'm not even gonna see what that next level is first. That was fun. It scared the crap out of me, but it was fun. It was a fun scary. Like, that is some really hard to do swimming while holding an item. Like, wow. That level could have used a checkpoint, holy shit. Like, I know this is endgame, but my god. Yeah, I mean, it could be an oversight considering that, like, pretty much every level in this game does have a midpoint. I don't think that was part of the intended difficulty, but it does add to it the fact that it's not there. Just wow. God, I would have been mad as hell if I died there. 3 levels left. All right. All right. Let's. Okay. Right. He's not killed by shells. Wait. Why are these backwards? Oh, it's these blocks, okay. Yep. You know, you can spin jump in quite a few enemies without getting hurt. Try it on the ball and chains. I don't know how you get this far in this game without that knowledge. You have to be pretty good at the base game and would know about that already. I don't want a fire flower, I want cave. Okay. I now fully comprehend why this game is rated very hard. I mean, I got that, like, from Special World, but that's Special World. I expect Special World levels to be hard. Like, above average of the rest of the game. But this area, too, it's like... everything I've been playing for endgame of this thing has just been super tough. Only fire flowers. This level actually is not nearly as bad as, like, the ones a couple before this. Yes. This isn't too bad at all, now that I stop and think about it. This is just... okay, well, now I got hit, but that's me rushing. Yeah, gas giants shouldn't have land masses in them, because they're gas. That is an interesting thing, and that... oh god, it's this. That background planet from the other level definitely looked like it was based on Jupiter, which is a gas giant. So, Oh, this one's not nearly as bad. It's either this level is hard and it's just everything else is harder by comparison, or I've gotten better from playing all those hard-ass levels. Yeah, we're already at a red door? Oh boy. Yeah, I've been working on something more diabolical than this. What is supposed to go on over here? Oh, okay. We gotta bring that all the way out there for some reason. Okay. Oh, this is not very responsive, huh? Maybe I can't double grab. I kind of want to see where I'm going here. Also, hello. Like, I want to see why I need this. You know? Like... Yeah, it does not respond to the way I do things. And I'm trying to make a level based around these things. With sprite stacks. Okay. What do I need you for? Okay, there's like a platform there. Hello again. These things pop out 63 coins. Right? So, what do we got here? It's 1 screen, 2 screen. Yeah, okay, so there'd be something there, but like... Oh, I hit that too early, but I can just let it go. I have an extra switch. Just do that. Okay. Alright, let's see. Do not like... That was my own fault. I was, like, not paying that much attention. That was off one slide. Okay. Yeah, that didn't have auto-scroll, thankfully. If that had auto-scroll, that would have been, like, very much worse. Okay, here we go. Nope, epic moments. There's a compilation of me? Wow. You know, I want to do this with double, because there's chances are I'm gonna screw up. Yep. See? Oh, wait, did you know you can use this combination to, like, die? Damn it. I can't demonstrate it here because the game's not really giving me a chance, based on how this area is laid out. But this was also possible in the vanilla game. If you hit the P switch so this thing is making blocks instead of coins, and then you stand at the head of it and you direct it up, then it does that. You die. It crushes you. Ah, great. There's no way I need this, right? Is this a Potobo jump? And I just do it. Yay for my inconsistent skill set.
Sorry, Mario, you are too late. My starship is ready to leave my invasion fleet to your world. Nothing can stop me now. Thank you. Alright, Yoshi's final flight. Yeah, let's go get power-ups. Hey, if somebody else wants to compile me, I'm fine with that, but I am not looking through all my old footage to find all of my exasperated yelling. I just go on my own channel and do more exasperated yelling. And that was probably my best Podobo jump ever, though. I am pretty certain I landed on that the frame it spawned in. Because I wasn't even out of the lava yet. This next level has 2 exits, that's worrisome. Is there like a good ending, bad ending type deal? Speed it up a little bit, okay. Okay, so I don't have to run back and forth. Yoshi's final flight. Oh, we got Yoshi. We got Yoshi in a very much not helpful to have Yoshi environment. Well, now we don't have Yoshi. I hope we didn't need him. Wait, we might need him for this. We might have needed him. Okay. Oh, we needed the Yoshi wings. Okay. No horse. Sad. Do I see the ship? Oh, I must have lost it. Okay, what is this? Oh, I get it. This is, basically what Castle of WTF did. If you don't do it right, it's an easy exit. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, let me repower up, because reloading save is not gonna help now. Alright. So... I could at least start select now if I lose Yoshi before getting the wings. That's something. Wait, I can just do that, okay. Okay, so... Okay, now I see the ships. Okay. No, I don't care. I just need one feather. Oh, there's a big ship over there. Okay. Mario, we have to hurry. If we don't reach Bowser's new starship before it warps our dimension, the Mushroom Kingdom will be doomed! God, redrawn Richard. Okay, oh, that's instant death, huh?
Alright. Ah, I lost my P-speed, damn it. Damn it, what the hell? There we go. Right, I could stand on that. And we're gonna get bullets that just pop out of nowhere. Oh, that's amazing. This is like almost as bad as the swimming. Now it's as bad as the swimming. Oh, good God. Alright. No, it continues underneath. Okay, God. Gotcha. Alright. Bowser's Starship. That must be the last level. Let me go power up for it. Okay, well. I don't know. I don't mind the very hard aspects of this. I sound like I do, but I don't. I just get like this when I'm playing something really hard. I get exasperated. And yelly. Alright. Yeah, this is my first playthrough of this. I haven't even watched an LP or anything of this. This is blind. I've been given a couple, like, hints at stuff, but that's about it. Alright, here. Convenient save. Alright, Bowser's Starship, I have to assume, is the final thing. Let's see it. Oh, this already had a cape. Alright, I can't fly any further. Bowser's Starship. Okay, oh. Wow, this is kind of dizzying. Oh, well, I made it. Alright. I'd say Special World's difficulty spike lost me, but the rest of the game is, like, fantastic. Get ready to suffer, huh? Okay, maybe I'm speaking too soon.
great. I thought I was in the clear. Well, yeah, I love losing everything. Okay. Yay! Okay. Oh no, this is gonna be a pea balloon. Oh. At least I happen to be decent at using this. And up until that, I guess. Why is there one of those bouncing chucks right there? I've done most of the game without, like, level save states. Only Special World, I, like, relied on those. And only in, like, the second half. The main game of this is not that bad. I don't even think this is that bad yet. But, as I'm to understand, this is a gauntlet level, and it's gonna get bad. Yep, okay, well, we lost that. Oh. God damn it. I might reload state for double cape. Well, if I lose it in that same spot again, where I can't safely get it, I don't think it's going to be that helpful. Like doors, but they're not. I wonder what FBI is working on, because he did just post in the request forum for a thing. He's gotta be working on stuff. I don't really remember the levels by name. Otherwise, I would help with that list. I just remember the Special World being the part that I found hard. Damn it! I found hardest. The most hardest. The most hard. Whatever's grammatically correct. Probably keep this. Okay, yeah, I got through that without getting hit. FPI is the author of this hack. That is their, like, username. Ow! Okay, I'm reloading state so I can start with double cape. Lives don't matter anymore. And I don't think score mattered to begin with. This setup is just not, like, regular difficulty anymore. This is just dick-difficulty. Specifically putting that bouncing Chuck there. Or leaping Chuck, whichever one that is. Because there's no way to defend yourself from that. And if you take damage in the balloon state, you lose it. It's just not a very fair situation, and I'm kind of not happy about it, damn it. Okay, can I get through this room without taking damage? Yes. We're not quite done. Just jump over this when I get the chance. Yeah. Alright, Fire Flower, second stage. Okay. Now, I just don't know what to do about this room, because even with this arrangement of power-ups, I'm gonna get hit by that guy. At least the Fire Flower will come down faster, maybe? I don't know. Well, I had to seriously squeeze to make that even possible. Still relevance. One tile for balloon movement. Oh my god, be a checkpoint. How is there not a checkpoint after that kind of thing? You know what? I don't know if I'll use it, I just want it there. Because that's just... wow. Like, that's just... what in the hell? I don't really want to have to do that again. Damn it! Okay. Those are backgrounds, huh? Okay. I might actually use that other save state I made. I'm gonna try that area with the P-Balloon one more time. I feel like that was a fluke. Like, I know I'm good, but that... getting past that Chuck, I feel like was a fluke. I wouldn't play this on console, knowing what I know now. Knowing that this is the last level, I don't think I would. I have an SD to SNES. I've used it to play stuff on this channel before. But when I'm not super familiar with a game, I prefer to use emulator in case we end up in situations like this level. Okay, I kept my double cape this time. Because I don't want to be, like, trying this forever. Okay, let's see. I mean, the balloon density here is good at least. You're definitely not straining between things. I can appreciate that. But some of this is, like, super demanding. Like, that one tile gap over here is insane. I'm replacing my other save state because I got double cape on this one. They stop generating footballs once a certain amount are spawned in, right? Oh, they're despawning. Yeah, I would be still seeing them bounce if they were still here. Okay. Yeah, okay. Fucking awful, dreadful, should be illegal. Wasn't somebody working on a zero gravity thing? I feel like I saw somebody doing that. Oh, why did I do it like that? Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm starting from here. I've done the first part of this level twice. It's just so much between iterations, I don't want to do it. Care. Wait, is there a checkpoint like right after that? Nope. Okay, then no, I regret nothing. Way cool-bular. Okay, I think I found a system. Okay, this is the checkpoint. Okay. I feel like I could have made that legit if I was a little bit more patient. But I'm not, so let's attention all personnel. The jump engines are loaded and we are ready to jump to your world. Reach special kingdom in a few minutes. Oh, this is water, okay. Didn't have enough water torture, I guess. How? Alright, well, I'll reload from checkpoint. Yeah, if this was a more modern thing, then yeah, I definitely would expect more checkpoints. Okay, let's... Alright. Okay, new convenient save with the checkpoint. A little bit of water for good luck. Alright. Alright, this at least gives me something to deal with that then. Ah! This is like disorienting. I'm so focused. What the fuck? What the hell? Oh, wrong one. There we go. What the hell? That's just rude! Okay, now we know that only the middle one is safe. Okay. Oh, the 24-hour results are out? Who won? Yeah, there's a thwomp that immediately is, like, a space away from where you spawn in the next room, which is kind of bullshit, if you ask me. This guy sucks. We can just get past him pretty fast. Damn it. Okay. Do this again. Someone was mad because Hiraga got DQ'd after submitting a dumb, unethical level. Okay. Oh.
Fantastic. Let's just start that one over. I can't read chat and play that section at the same time. I don't know if... I'm not super enjoying this, but I haven't, like, given up on it yet. So disorienting. Like, it's sort of fine sometimes to do scrolling like that, but this is not a situation where I would define that as fine. Alright. Okay, now I know I'm gonna get hit by a thwomp, so I can just not move. Okay, you're a fire flower. That's good to know for future reference, I guess. Haha, okay. This ice physics? It's ice physics, okay. Okay, this is a conveyor belt. Nope. That's really short compared to, like, a lot of the rest of these rooms. Isn't there a Bowser room that's kind of like this? Okay, you know, I kind of want that. Yay, let's lose it immediately! Great. Shit. How is it high enough to hit the ceiling? Eat a dick. I meant that at the bullet bill, not you. Oh, God. I don't know. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna see there's like 100 messages on the Discord over the the contest, right? Is that where this is going? It's gonna be like 600 plus messages. I'm losing my focus. God, I just want to be done with this. Damn you! God! Fuba! Okay, well, at least I can keep my double cape. Alright. Double cape. Double cape in this hellscape. Okay, yeah, we got 2 Potobos here, right? Yeah. Do that. That guy activated early. I think after this section, I'm putting another save down. Ah, again with these robot ducks. Okay. I don't know how much... I definitely have enough time to keep doing this, but it's just... My desire to replay sections over and over again is waning by, like, considerable amounts. And honestly, when the background is doing this kind of thing, it's, like, makes it hard for me to, like, follow what's going on. I don't care. You can put an asterisk next to my name in finishing this game. I do not care. I'm gonna be better at these without the cape anyways. It's probably good I lost that here. Oh. I thought he would spawn in faster than that. Okay. Fantastic. Alright, let's try this room again. I think I'll save stating F, like, per room now. There's just too much of this level. It's... I'm not too into playing things that are, like, impossibly hard. I do like very hard type stuff, but not like gauntlet levels that take forever and a half. Or if it had, like, checkpoints per room, that'd be nice. Care. That was small when I got over here before. Made the same mistake. Okay. Alright, I'll just restart from the beginning of the room this time. If I ever finish the thing I'm working on, I want people to play it and be like, why the hell did you do this? You made something evil. So, I'm naturally taking notes of this. I want to be patient. I just want to jump as soon as possible at all times. Okay, here we go. Okay, these are water, right? Yep. Now, if I beat a room, it's done. Something didn't spawn there. Fantastic. Okay. Oh, that's cool. There was no warning on the ceiling for that one. And that's still... Okay, the coins are the safe zone. Alright. Man, imagine if I had to go through, like, 5 rooms before getting back here for, like, these kinds of stupid deaths. final finale. Alright. Is this just Bowser? This is Bowser, isn't it? This is Bamowser. Bamowser. And now he got, like, accidentally too close. Okay. Let's pause for a second. That boss was so much easier than the level leading up to it that genuinely felt disappointing. I realized it was like 2000 whatever and there weren't a lot of custom bosses, but like holy shit. That level had like what, 12 rooms of absolute hell followed by like the first boss from Super Mario Bros. 2? Okay, here we go. Bowser is defeated, again, by gaining command of Bowser's starship and its immense firepower. Mario was able to scatter the entire invasion fleet into the 5 quarters of the Mushroom Kingdom. To prevent anyone from exploiting Second Reality's power supply station again, Mario used Bowser's starship to warp to the Second Reality and disable the power switch, powering down all the gateways. Yeah, I know it was limited back then, but it's... You might as well just not have had a boss. The level was hard enough. Upon returning to the Mushroom Kingdom, Mario had the starship's jump engine disassembled. Finished with the task of completely cutting off the Second Reality, he decided to keep the rest of the ship intact. After all, it had immense firepower. Of course, Bowser doesn't quit. He'll undoubtedly be back again. But for now, the Mushroom Kingdom is safe and controls a powerful defensive weapon. Bowser will think twice, maybe thrice, before he hatches another scheme. Again. The end. I mean, if it was just a, like, gold sphere, I would have been like, okay. I've been like, oh, maybe that needed a boss, but yeah, like, mid-2000s level bosses aren't super detailed, or not super detailed, what's the word I'm looking for? Intricate. They're kind of basic. But yeah, overall, this was really good. I gotta say, like, 97% of this game, I love the hell out of playing it. It's just this last level desperately needed, like, more checkpoints, and half of the special world also could have used some toning down. But no, this was, like, fantastic. I enjoyed this thoroughly. Yeah, standard very hard definitely fits. It's just the levels start, like, the game starts at, like, standard easy, and then just shoots up by, like, halfway through the game. Yeah, I played every level in this run. At least I think I got every level. We'll check the title screen. I think this is 117 exits. It's only an overclassification if you cut off the parts that are too much. Like, let's say this last level didn't exist, and Special World didn't exist. Standard hard fits. But these elements that just make the game cross over into a territory that I would not feel comfortable calling this anything but very hard Alright, photo album went by too fast. The first reality. I wasn't even touching the controller. Goombas. Alright. Goombas and bouncing Goombas. Oh, this is like a custom version of the enemy roll at the end of the regular game. I like this. Oh wait, it was amazing. The fly-in was apostrophed? Oh, I should go fix something really quick. It's based on the DKC3 photo album. I like this though, it's cute. Rip Van Fish doesn't get to hang out with the other fish. Ba-bombs, little bubbies. Ba-bubby. Floating mines. Sumo brother. He's so big he gets his own thing. He has spy knees and hopping flame. I like how they added eyes to the hopping flame. Oh, this guy's also big enough to get his own thing. If I was gonna attempt to do that final level legit, I think I would need the entire time of a streaming session to do that. Cause that's like a lot of rooms to go through. There was an invisible fish? I guess I never saw him. Yeah, the fighter fly was used in like one level. The big boo. So, invisible fish, wasn't that the Ted Smoke? Maybe. Yeah, this is the way of explaining that. The Reznor. Larry. God, Ludwig looks demented. So does Lemmy. The second reality, okay. Bonsai Billy. Mecha Mines. Bowser. Bowser being Bowser is so funny to me. Ooh, we got third space too. Bloody Bill. Football Charlie.
I like these fish. These were good fish. And I like that ribfan fish. These are good booze. Baron von Zeppelin and Needlenose. Kaboomba. A thwoo? Tomato Man. Oh, Berserker Bills, that's what we're calling those guys. I just call them jerks. The Robux. Cyclox Zero. Barty Bowl. Yeah, he exists. Oh, sequel hook. The end. A few days later. So this is that powerful switch you were talking about? Yes, the power is off. Quite thoughtful of Mario to deactivate it, but that won't hinder me in the slightest. But we can't enable it! We're ghosts! Yes, but I must confess I already have the right man for the job. This will be quite interesting. To be continued. Okay, there's a star next to it, 117. So, yep, I must have gotten all exits. Alright, yeah, like I was saying, I enjoyed pretty much all of this game, with the exception of a few levels tucked away in Special World, and that final level not having enough checkpoints. I understand Bowser is a product of the times. There weren't a whole lot of custom bosses yet. It just seems silly to me that something that's not that threatening comes after, like, a hell level like that. I'm spoiled by the future. I'm spoiled by, like, the bosses from Jump. This is way before my time. I mean, I guess my time is Demo World, followed by nothing, followed by, like, VLDC 9 and Jump Half. And then I started playing more other stuff. Okay, but yeah, I'm done with this. Next weekend, I have something fun in store. Probably seen me mention it maybe once or twice, but it's gonna be a good 2 hours of me going nuts. And the bosses from the second game are good. Yeah, I vaguely remember them. Yeah, I'll do the second game of this sometime in the future. I don't know when yet, but it's on my radar. Okay, have a great rest of your weekend, everybody.